How the false matrix timeline loops create stagnation for the collective consciousness. Hello, this is Kelara Star Being from healinnerbeing.com. Welcome, and thank you so much for visiting today. One of the tactics of the false matrix system is to persistently ground old timelines so that the collective consciousness is unable to move forward and ascend. I first noticed this trend in the 80s, but didn't really know what to make of it at the time. It just felt peculiar, as if we were intentionally being held in the past. It's one thing to honor and celebrate a classic, but there's a different vibration that is connected to certain trends that have caused the collective to create stagnancy or timelines that repeat. For instance, when we begin to magnify the old school trend as a culture, we were guided into stagnation by the powers that be. Yet there was an even deeper intention behind it. This trend began in the late 80s into the 90s. Ultimately, this trend was the death of R&B. R&B had no evolution as a music genre once we began to go backwards with the old school timelines. Again, the false matrix system loves to repeat patterns or cycles that diminish our growth and prevents us from evolving into higher states of consciousness. This is occurring once again. Have you noticed? At this moment in time, have you noticed certain artists that have reappeared on the circuit? Once again, they are magnifying old timelines, attempting to repeat the timelines from the 90s and even the 60s. I won't name any artists, but if you're paying attention to the music industry, you will be able to note the timelines they are attempting to repeat. This will likely be the end of hip hop altogether in the next 10 years, maybe sooner. To be honest, I am not aware of the state of hip hop as a genre at this time, since my interest ended with it in the 80s, as that was the true nature of hip hop, in my opinion. It is likely that AI will control the music industry in the future, at least for a while, whether we like it or not. Unless we learn to truly value what we bring into the world, we will never have the power to direct our culture and ascend into our true divine nature. If we don't end the cycles of selling out our people, communities, and ourselves, we will always be puppeteered by the false matrix system into living the same timelines over and over. This message feels specifically directed to Indigenous Americans or so called Black people, simply because we have been the biggest trendsetters of the world's culture. We are also the major carrier of karmic retribution for the collective consciousness. Please take a moment and meditate on that. It is time for all of humanity to wake up and truly see the direction of the world we live in. We are at a crucial time of transformation. Where we end up individually will depend solely upon our ability to surrender to the transformation and ascend. Or if we choose to resist, many of us will remain in 3D consciousness and continue to repeat cycles of suffering and spiritual enslavement. Please take a moment and meditate on that. No matter what it may seem like in the world today, there's a powerful collective of conscious divine beings here who loves the Most High God, that are dedicated to their soul's ascension and are grounding new earth frequencies for the highest good of all. The planet will transform and ascend, no matter what you choose. I truly hope that you choose life. All right, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for connecting with me and taking a moment of your precious time to receive this message today. I hope you find inspiration here. If you vibe with my frequency, if you resonate with my message, then I welcome you to like, share, and subscribe. I also welcome you to visit my website at healinnerbeing.com, where you'll find more information about me and the services I provide. Okay, that's it for now. I hope to connect with you in the next message. Wishing you peace and harmony. Bye for now.